The motorcycle industry in California has changed dramatically. More and more people are moving out to Nashville, Tennessee. So in today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to hop on an airplane. We're actually going to go to Nashville, Tennessee, and we're going to explore all that Nashville has to offer. We're going to look at the culture. We're going to look at the motorcycle industry. We're going to, of course, ride some motorcycles and see what it is that makes Nashville, Tennessee so special. So we're going to grab some coffee, come along for the journey as we go out to Nashville, Tennessee and explore all that the motorcycle industry has to offer. All right, guys, well, we are out of the house. It is, I don't know, it's early in the morning, waiting on an Uber. We got about an hour drive to LAX. From there, we are on a non-stop trip to Nashville. Should be about 4 hours of flying. And then from there, we're gonna hop straight into it to see what Nashville has to offer and what all the buzz is about. So come on, let's go, come with us. After I got picked up from the airport, my buddy Steve Freeman let me know that one of the first things that we had to do in Nashville, Tennessee was stop at the Loveless Cafe, which is famous for its hot biscuits, country ham, and tons of good stuff. So we sat down, we had a great meal, and it was an amazing first introduction to Nashville, Tennessee. All right, guys, well, that is a day of travel. We are officially here in Nashville, Tennessee. Ended up being weather delays, so rerouted the flight and actually took an alternate flight that left from LAX, which is a little bit further from my house. From LAX, it was a direct flight into Nashville, so actually ended up kind of the way everything went. Got in about an hour earlier, which was good. Got picked up by my buddy Steve Freeman. We basically went directly to a traditional Southern restaurant called Loveless Cafe. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a great introduction into Nashville. Tough fried chicken, there was meatloaf, there was incredible biscuits. I mean, seriously, guys, some of the best biscuits that I've ever had. So you know, there might be something to this Nashville thing, and how many California guys and gals have moved, you know, from the West Coast to Nashville. The food is very, very good, albeit very heavy. So yeah, incredible meal. We have a couple motorcycle rides planned for tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. We are basically going to be taking out a couple harley-davidson motorcycles while we're here in Nashville. So I'm probably going to be riding a harley-davidson Pan America. I believe it's a 2021 or 2022. We're going to actually be throwing out a brand new seat that Saddleman provided to Steve. Be able to go ride around on that tomorrow. We're going to go out and explore some trails, some back roads, and kind of just see all of what Nashville has to offer from a motorcycle perspective. And that really is, I guess, the question that we're trying to answer on this trip is, why have so many people moved from California to Nashville, and is it worth it? You know, what is it? What is it about this city? What is it about this area that's attracting people from not just California, but really all around the country? And I don't know, who knows? Maybe exploring here for the next couple days, we'll not only see why it's so unique, but maybe it'll grow on us. I'm going to call it for today. Try and get some rest and hit it tomorrow. So yeah, catch you guys in the morning. Peace. What is up, guys? Good morning. It is officially the next day. We got some coffee and just out for a morning walk before we go pick up some motorcycles. So today we are going to be riding around Nashville, and today is kind of the first day to just I guess, see what all Nashville has to offer. I'll say right now, weather is heating up a little bit, but it should still be pretty reasonable. And today we're going to go explore two different areas. One, we're going to do some riding on Natchez Trace. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Looks like it's a historic forest trail. Should have some good 2-lane highways. And then from there, we're going to go check out just a couple different historic areas here in Nashville. I'm going to hop on a motorcycle. It looks like today I'm going to be on a Harley-Davidson Pan America. It has been a little while. For those of you guys that follow the channel and follow me on social media, you probably remember that I got rid of my adventure bike a few months ago, and I've been on a KTM 500 enduro bike. So honestly, haven't been doing a lot of street riding in the past few months. So this will be a nice change of pace. Obviously get to ride around with some buddies and explore everything that Nashville has to offer. So again, just kind of seeing what all the hype's about, why so many people seem to be moving to Nashville. Motorcycle people specifically seem to be moving to Nashville from not just California, but from all around the country. So should be an exciting day. Super excited to bring you guys along for the journey. Let's do this. Quick update. We went to go start the Harley-Davidson Pan America, and unfortunately it is having some electrical issues and is not starting. So I do not think we are going to ride motorcycles today, but we're still going to go check out Boswell Harley-Davidson. So we are going to hop in Steve's truck. We're going to go check it out, bring you guys along for the journey, get a trickle charger, hopefully get the motorcycle running by tomorrow. And then we're going to go out and explore motorcycles. But for now, we're going to go check out Boswell Harley-Davidson and some of the unique stuff about this Harley dealership. So come along for the journey. Let's go. All right, so we got in a car and headed over to Boswell Harley-Davidson. This motorcycle dealership is unique from a lot of the other dealerships I've seen in that they have a full-blown cafe inside. And while the cafe wasn't open when we went, we had a good opportunity to talk to the staff just about the motorcycle industry, and they were genuinely hospitable, welcoming, definitely a breath of fresh air from some of the other dealerships that we have experienced all around the country. All right, guys, well, that officially didn't go at all how we planned the first day of a motorcycle trip, because frankly, we didn't ride motorcycles at all. And that maybe is just something worth noting on any motorcycle journey, that sometimes you're going to run into difficulties, you're going to have to pivot, and seldomly do motorcycle trips, and our best laid plans ever go well according to plan. So yeah. It was a really good day, so we ended up going into Boswell Harley-Davidson, and we're actually not done. I'm just shooting this kind of midday, got back to the hotel room, gonna freshen up, and then we're actually going out to a place called Martin's Barbecue. Overall today, first day impressions of, Nashville, Tennessee. It's a big city. It's a very, very beautiful city. There's tons of greenery, forests, but there's city, we got stuck in traffic, there's tons of people. And I will say that the infrastructure and the roads and just everything about Nashville, Tennessee doesn't seem like it has been able to keep up with the population growth. Yeah, so it's interesting. There's obviously been a ton of people that have moved to Nashville over the past, couple of years. And a lot of this, journey for me is just figuring out what makes Nashville so unique and special. So we went into Boswell Harley-Davidson. First of all, just a fantastic, just amazing dealership. And without getting too much into the struggles of modern day Harley-Davidson, kind of their ability to draw on heritage while still progressing into a younger demographic, that'll be another video for another time. The one thing I will say that I have come to appreciate about not just Boswell Harley-Davidson, but everybody that I have talked to in Nashville, Tennessee, has just been how welcoming they are, how willing they are to have a conversation, and just generally their ability to slow down enough to just simply ask you how you're doing, who you are. There seems to be a genuine concern just for people. And that is something that specifically on the West Coast, I know a lot on the East Coast, that people just seem to be too busy to slow down and just enjoy life, have good conversations, really know people and get to know people. And so that's been one of my biggest surprises so far in just talking with people in the motorcycle industry. And that's a little bit sad sometimes on the West Coast and the East Coast. If you walk into a motorcycle dealership, there can be a certain stigma or almost a standoffishness, which is a shame, especially when anybody coming into a dealership is a prospective customer that's, there to spend potentially, tens of thousands of dollars. In Harley-Davidson's case, significantly more than that. But that has not been the case here in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's been a pleasant surprise. So yeah, and that is going to wrap up today. So tomorrow, we're basically going to try and redeem all of this. So talked a little bit earlier, Pan America that I was going to ride on was completely dead. So we have the motorcycle on a trickle charger right now. And so the plan for tomorrow is to do the Notch's Trace ride. So we're going to do that early in the morning and go out into the country of Nashville and really experience some of the beauty, take you guys along for the journey. From there, we're going to go to a couple really cool old school cafe and lunch spots and spend basically the entire day tomorrow riding. So here's to hoping that everything goes more according to plan tomorrow. So come along for the journey. Let's go. All right, guys, good morning. It is the next day, and we are walking to see if these motorcycles are going to start. I think they're going to. We're going to hop on the bikes and take a couple-hour ride out in the backcountry here in Nashville, Tennessee. So let's see. Been a long time since I've been on a bagger. She's heavy. It's a different kind of ride. Brings back good memories though. Spent a lot of miles on Harley-Davidson baggers. All right, here we go. Finally, on a motorcycle in Nashville, Tennessee. I started to think it wasn't going to happen. I've been out here for almost 2.5 days, no motorcycle riding, but we're finally here, guys. Well, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful day today. It is, gosh, probably 70 degrees and sunny, not bad humidity. We are out here in late May, so definitely wanted to do this trip before it gets hot in the middle of summer. So we're going to bring you guys along for the journey, show you all the beautiful scenery and everything that Nashville has to offer. Special shout out to the Steve Freeman for letting me use his motorcycle. We are on a 2021 Street Glide special with some exhaust and other goodies along with it. So So we took an amazing ride down the Nashville Trace and ended up in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, a really cool old historic town. Ended up stopping off at a cafe or a convenience store just for some light refreshments, and then made our way over to the Country Boy Cafe, which was started in 1968, and from what I can tell, has recently been reopened and was just an absolute gem. Love everything about this area, definitely starting to get the appeal of why so many people like Nashville. Ricardo got disconnected.
Oh, did it really? You want to do ultra scenic or get back?
Ultra Scenic's great.
Okay.
Would we just be going back the way we came from?
Ultra Scenic is back that way through actual Leaper Sport. Like where Kid Rock lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nashville. It's both beautiful and robust at the same time. The densely populated suburbs of downtown are flanked by the surrounding forests and twisty roads of rural Tennessee. If you want, you can enjoy the nightlife scene, be surrounded by tens of thousands of tourists, only to find yourself an hour later, completely still, next to the stream in a forest. If there's one thing I've come to understand about the motorcycle culture over the past decade of riding, it is that we pride ourselves on a sense of individualism, adventure, and community. Those things Nashville has in droves. So while Nashville isn't necessarily for me, I do understand the appeal of why so many people in the motorcycle industry have moved here over the past few years. Thank you guys so much for watching this journey. From here, I rode back to the hotel, got ready to fly back to California, which will be my home for the foreseeable future. Someone once said, while thousands of people leave California every day, someone has to stay to turn the lights off. Thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.